Hi there everyone, happy Sunday and welcome to the Isolation Pub session for June 2021. Now I'll cut straight to the chase. It's not been a great week for us in music. We were kind of on the cusp of going back into doing things, and since Boris Johnson let the Indian variant sweep through our country, it's meant that everything's been delayed, which means that quite a lot of plans have had to go the way that they did last year as well and be cancelled. And that's not to say that everything's cancelled. Some of the socially distant stuff that's in our diaries is still able to go ahead, but quite a lot of disruption has happened. So I can't leave it any longer. I've been meaning, lots of people have asked me to do this one in the session. It's just merely a way of venting my frustration. It's a tune I wrote about 5 years ago called Fuck the Tories, and I'd like you to join in with me. Thank you very much. You might notice that I've got my angry melodeon on for this one. It's fair enough, I think. Thank you. Get that one off our chest first, shall we? Okay, I'm going to change instruments now and hopefully try and keep talking to you at the same time. I mean, I suppose the thing we've got to say is that being a bit careful, given the circumstances, I think is still a very good idea, given that the disease, a new version of the disease, has been let into the country through criminal negligence. Yeah, a bit nervous about watching the festivals that are going ahead, but also really wishing that the ones that I was booked at haven't been cancelled. Not all of them have. Check the website for details of that, and hopefully as many of them will be possible as can be possible. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Is everyone else getting back to normal and doing everything? It's been quite an eventful week for us. I'm currently listening to the mixes of the new Spires and Bowden album and working on sort of decisions about album covers and things like that, which is all good news for the future. And this week, the Bellowhead Reassembled CD was released. I don't know if you can see that in the shiny light. And yes, this is basically the audio mixed properly for an album of the live stream we did back in December. And so please don't buy this if you expect it to be all brand new material, because obviously we're not a band that's together and we haven't written any, and judging by some people's responses on Facebook, they can't read a track listing and realise that. But it's amazing what people all complain about, isn't it? But so if you do want to hear the versions that we did for the live stream back then, you can buy Bellowhead Reassembled. I'll put the link down in the description, and that will help us out inordinately, given that we're still struggling to do live gigs. Thank you very much. So with the Bellowhead in mind, I was thinking what Bellowhead one related thing could I do for this session, and I'm going to try this one. It's a tune called Hopkinson's Favourite, a jig that we played with Bellowhead, and it's in D minor. So I've got my CF melodeon here to play in D minor, and so then I was thinking, what else have I got in D minor that could go with that, and thought back to one that we played with Eliza Carthy and the Ratcatchers back in the day, called what's it called? Cobblers Hornpipe. Yeah, Cobblers to the lot of them. So we'll do Cobblers Hornpipe going into Hopkinson's Favourite. Brilliant stuff. So I hope you can join in with me playing those, and yes, so we can make another Isolation Pub session out of all that music. So the way it works, if you haven't seen one of these before, is that you can record yourself playing along with those tunes. If you need to find the tunes, they're all in my 2 tune books. Fuck the Tories is a tune in Jiggery Pokework, a book of my own tunes, which is for sale on my website, but only the digital version because the paper one's out of print. And then the other 2 you can find in Foraged Music. Again, available digital or paper, this one. And that has all the traditional tunes that I've played and some others as well. So yeah, thank you very much for joining the Isolation Pub session. If you get your entries to me by midweek, and there are enough of them, I'll do a midweek mix, and I'll do the final mix of all of these next Sunday. So if you get them to me by Saturday night, that'd be brilliant. One more thing to tell you about is that one of the cancellations that we were supposed to be doing this Friday, the physical gig's been cancelled for Soundbox in Chester for me and Jackie Oates. But the gig is going ahead in a virtual format, and again I'll put details down below how you can find out about that, because it's going to be a Zoom concert and you're all invited to come along. It's free entry as long as you register with the promoters. But there will be a donations jar if you feel so inclined. Thank you very much. I think that's all my adverts out of the way. Have a really good go at playing these tunes and have a great rest of the month. See ya. Bye.